We're live. Now we're live, fool. All right. Just wait for some Hunter to jump in here.
Third in there like swimwear. We got going on today, my boy. You know what I'm saying? What's
Big
new in the
chilling.
sauce?
Big chilling.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We waiting for the
Everybody's
show
talking
to
about
come
it.
up.
Mr. Pastor Silverlake did his job and got people to speak about him in his trash ass diss track. The diss track is trash. It's just trash, homie. He says he addresses his allegations, homie. But at the end of the day, I listened to the track and I di- I mean, damn dog, like how's it gonna take 4 months for someone to respond to allegations of that matter? You know what I mean, what do you think about that, Six?
What I think about this is, look, the truth is Pastor Silverlake, and we said this before, and it's crazy because we got Pastor Silverlake and there came Pastor Lil Huete, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, I feel like I didn't hear it, so now it's crazy because, man, bro, I'm gonna have to look into it now, even though I really that dude is a funny character. The way I look at it is, how are you going to make a song when there's literal paperwork out there? That's my confusion. It's like, how do you defend that? You know what I'm saying? You can't. So it's like making a song just makes you look more goofy and proves the point exactly of what. There's a difference between allegations and people producing physical paperwork. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
definitely.
look, last time I checked, you're not supposed to say nothing. This is the only thing you ever tell a police officer. I want to talk to my lawyer. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing you should say. Or I want to speak to an attorney. I want. That's the only thing you should say. Somebody present. And then, all right, and
Definitely,
then
definitely.
and then I reserve my right to remain silent. Plain and simple. You
And
you
if
know
you're, yeah, and if it's, it doesn't go for civilians. It only goes for individuals like Mr. Pastor Silverlake, who was preaching that fine line of being a high power individual, of being a you know a heavy hitter in the game. Allegedly, he claimed, right? At the end of the day, dog, the diss track was trash. You know, it was trash, homie. It was garbage. And if you guys want to go listen to it, hey, go do it. Go listen to it so you guys can get a better feel of that. There's no explanation. He said his reply, but like, there's no explanation, dog. And if it took you 4 months to reply, dog, to allegations, it should be addressed within the first 48 hours of the situation. It's no longer valid, dog. You're no longer valid, homie. You have a certain time frame. Everybody knows the rules. uh, you got 48 hours, dog, to fix it. And after that, if it doesn't get sewed up and stitched up, fixed, everything correct, you're gonna be just on the other side, G. And it is what it is, homie. Um, so when people put jackets on me, which I've never had it happen yet, I mean, but I'm pretty sure I have an individual somewhere out there who's like, I want to get this fool somehow, some way, right? But I dressed it like that same night, homie. If somebody told sick dude something about me, homie, I'm getting at that fool. It's instant, homie.
you
I'm not instantly, dog. Like,
know,
so it wouldn't take me 4 months, homie. To respond. That's just my point.
I just think I just think it's funnier that, okay, individuals alike, right? So like, I don't know if you've seen recently. I didn't want to talk about them too much because I said, but
Oh,
the platform that's out with the purple logo. You know what I'm saying? They recently did another. You know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to
yeah,
get it on my end. You know what I'm saying? I said I wouldn't
yeah,
bring them up no more and all that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I made a video on them, but
I know what you're talking
uh,
about.
but it was mainly towards one individual. I told you, but what I'm getting at is like I they had a recent interview, right? This is what I can compare it to. It was with this fool, not to say his name, but he's also from that section, not with Pastor Silver Lake, but within my area, right? You know what I mean? Not my section, but my area. And he said
Right.
something about an individual that exactly proves my point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He said that, oh, this and that, right? So that's exactly how I feel about Pastor Silver Lake. You guys have all this time to do this and do that, So me personally, hold on, damn, everybody always all of a sudden wants to talk to me and call me. Have everybody and calling me and everything. Hold on. But
Nah, homie.
point of the matter is, I had a recent interview that I can compare that to with him, and it's like all these individuals have all these accusations, and the difference is there's literal proof out there. You know, there's multiple mouths saying what it is. So it's like making any songs or diss tracks, like you said, is doing nothing but digging a deeper hole because you got nothing to prove it or stand on. If you had that's something to stand on, so people need to understand.
Hey, G.
You have access to a statement you made. So why are you not the type of person to go get your own statement? Be like, look, there shouldn't be a statement. But like, let's say there was to prove, like, hey, I didn't say something. This is because they'll say it. It'll
I
say
read
straight
it.
up. You have
I read it.
access to
I
be
have
like,
it.
hey, bro, I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I can
Yeah.
prove, hey, this is not what was said. There's literal black and white that you can get for yourself to say, hey, I didn't say this and that. The same way
Right.
there's black and white on the other end that's showing, come on, bro, you shouldn't have said nothing. Should have said zip. They should have came, you should have said zero. Nothing, not a dang thing. You know what I'm saying? But you went ahead and you pretty much, in lesser words, flat out said what it said. And I don't want to say
Right.
too much because you know it's not my area, but Pastor Silverlake is from LA. So at the end of the day, it's like ain't nobody at least real trying to claim somebody like that. Ain't nobody real trying to listen to a fool like that or support that. Cause it's like you said, if you have proof on your end, because me personally, I don't care. You can't throw around certain jackets at people.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? Because they'll
I know.
stick and
Yeah.
you could get people in trouble.
Trouble. Hell
So
yeah.
it's like if you felt like, hey, bro, I'm clean. That's not me. They're tripping and da 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 da. You
Right.
have done nothing to prove that. And what you want to make a song now, 4 months later? So even I think it's a little odd, and I think it's a little hilarious. It doesn't prove nothing. You literally went to the studio, was like, you know what? I'm a snitch. Time to make a song about it. That's pretty much what
You
that fool
know.
did.
It's crazy is that I read the paperwork. I have it. I read it, and the ones that say that it's not true, the ones that say that it doesn't matter that he made a police report. At the end of the day, homie, didn't your mom ever tell you not to say not to tell? You know when you mom, he's picking on me. Hey, stop telling. You're taught from a motherfucking infant. You know, like sometimes we get our in Mexican family, we get the chancla for telling, homie. We get our asses whooped for telling on the kids. You know, we get in trouble, right? But the only reason I'm talking about Mr. Silverlake at the end of the day, Pastor Silverlake, is because if from my new current viewers and ones who don't know, Mr. Silverlake, I did some. Who's dry snitching for? Ain't nobody dry snitching for. You're fucking stupid as fuck, homie. Depends on. Anyways, back to the subject. So I actually had did some work for Silver Lake, before all this took place, right? And I had cut ties with him months before all this happened, and he did some bad business with me, and he left me on stuck with some homies from some certain neighborhoods, and for that, I could forgive him for copywriting me. I could forgive him for trying to strike my channel. I could forgive him for all those things, homie. Oh, Spencer G. But what I
Are
can't
you
forgive
good?
the homie for is he put me in a bind, dog, with certain neighborhoods with two good homies from two different neighborhoods, right? And he burned them for the money. He blocked me. He burned me, and then he left me to fix the situation. You know, and luckily that I'm a righteous homie, and the homies know me. So like they know like I don't get down like that. And they know that for sure, for sure. Like there's no you don't have to question that with me if you know me in real life. Six dudes knows. Like there's no
Yeah.
question with me, homie. Like it's all solid with me, dog. So when Mr. Criminal burned me, and then I found out that he was burning the homies to pay his own debt. That's when I really got upset. Uh when I found out through Blue Devil's video that uh Mr. Criminal was trying to pay a certain amount of money to for him to stay quiet, it made sense. I said, "This fool, He's using us homies. They work 9 to 5s, got families, as piggy banks, homie. And then he's blocking us, and we can't get at him. And he thinks that we don't know he lives in San Bernardino, Fontana area. Like, come on, homie. Like, but ain't nobody gonna roll over there and do nothing to him, fool. That's like rolling up to the sheriff station, fool, and turning yourself in.
Ah,
You see? You know, you might as well do that. I'm not saying I'm not advocating violence. I mean, I'm just giving you guys a rundown, of why I'm upset with the individual. And then his diss track is trash. I mean, it literally is trash. He said he's giving you guys an explanation of what went down. But at the end of the day, like he's just blaming it on people, saying that people are jealous of him, that they cut him, that he cut them off like child fool. They cut you off, fool. Let's be real. To me, his diss track is like this, dog. When the homies hit the door, pa 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 pa. I gotta go. Hey homie, I gotta go. They're gonna get me. I'm on my last straw. Like they already know. Like they ain't no other option. You gotta go. You know what's up,
Jessica
baby?
said, Jessica said, Chales, who's your guest? The guest is Six Deuce. And shout out Pico Reyes, Caddy on 13s, Don't
Jessica,
Trip TV. Shout out
you know,
Chris. Shout out Jessica too, whoever that is. And shout out E Visions. You know what I'm
Vision's
saying?
my boy, dog. Salute to him. We need more men like him in the world, to be honest. My boy right there works with the school district. Shout out to him. Working with children and trying to like give them a education and a better opportunity. I salute you, man, for that all the time. Couple fools just fooling around. Nah, yeah. Nah. But I'm not. It's content, dog. I was gonna make a video, but I said six dudes is like, let's go live. So it's just a topic, you know what I'm saying? And then, but yeah. What do you guys think, Mr. Criminal coming back? You guys think that he said he's in Japan, Russia, China, like he said all this. Nah, you're good, bro. Hey, right here, I don't get upset, bro. I don't block nobody unless you're like going in on my kids or you're going in on the homies' kid or talking about family, kids, or women. Then you're gonna get blocked, homie. But other than that, I don't really block nobody.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all love right here.
we be
Try to keep
chilling
it
out here. Okay,
just grown folks, having fun.
sir. Now, I don't know if you guys know, well, just to say, because I don't want to need this time about that, but the people that don't know, my name is Six Deuce, spelled like that. I grew up in Norwalk, California, Southeast Los Angeles, and no, not from the one ways. So I like to always put that out there. Um, I help run with other co-host SR Broadcast on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Shout Cali Hood Media, shout One Underground TV. We are partnered with shout Spilled Records, my record label that I'm a part of. I'm mainly an artist. That's what I do. You guys want to check out my new music? I am going to be performing in Colton, California, October 13th. It's going to be from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free entry. It's going to be a dope venue, 420 friendly. Leave all the BS and
Pull
weapons at
up.
the door, and there will be security. I'm gonna be doing live interviews, but I'm gonna perform. Me and my brother Trips ODG, his exotic reptile breeder and handler mainly, but he also has music. I just want to put that out there. Who I am, it's what I do. It's what I got coming up. I have mixtapes out, singles out. I've all sorts of stuff. You guys check it out. I got a song out now. It's called "On the Run" by Six Deuce featuring Cujo the Savage. Shout out Cujo the Savage. I have many more. Shout out who is Mike. But I just want to let you guys know it's some music coming. It's a show coming. Like I said, 420 friendly. Free entry. There's a $5 VIP smoking lounge. We're gonna have a bunch of
$5.
performances. And I know how you guys may
I'm
feel or
drunk,
not feel.
homie.
I'm just saying it 'cause it's an advertisement. Swifty Blue is gonna be closing it out with the other people. Hey, I'm not there for him. I got nothing against him or necessarily trying to be his friend either. Ain't no hatred. Salute. We're trying to come there, but I'm there for me. I'm there for myself. There's gonna be other big artists there. You know, you guys want to check that out? Let me know. Shout out Cali Hood Media for allowing me to share that. But I just wanted to go through that for the people that don't know who I am, what we do over here, and I thank him for any time I can be a special guest on here. It's all love.
Yeah, dog, of course, homie. And Six Deuce was when before he went to SR broadcast was created. Six Deuce was right here. I had met Six Deuce on the internet. Uh, and then me and Six Deuce, we ended up meeting in person. I met his brother, his little brother. Pretty freaking, cool ass people, bro. Real monk and genuine homie. So when we get on here and chop it up, it's it's like I really kicked it with the homie. He's been to my spot. We really done kicked it, smoked, did an interview, you know. So check him out, man. Go subscribe to his channel, though, man. I'm telling you guys, man. He's the future generation, the next podcasting coming up. Uh, so sometimes us podcasters we fade away, homie, or sometimes we get busy and shit, and sometimes YouTubers they end up going a different direction because they got other priorities, and then you got young men like him coming up. So it's cool to go support him. He said,
No, I
yeah, I
thank you,
appreciate
and
that, Jessica,
I
for
I,
real.
I want to see Jessica say you drunk. No, just have heartburn. My bad. Shout out Kit Boy Long Wa Lang. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys. Appreciate you. Like I said. And thank you, Frank, for helping out on that because, like I said, I'm mainly an artist. But freestyling, necessarily, we could do that another time. But other than that, Frank knows. You guys go check out the music. It's easy to find me, Six Dudes. Like I said, if you guys want to see me perform live, it's free in Costa, California. Go tap in, man.
Tap
Thank
in,
you.
homies. And I will be pulling up. I'm the reason why I'm pulling up, homie, is because I'm pulling up because I want to support the homie. I want to see him and his brother support perform live, and like I see this young homie, not like a homie, as a brother, as a family. Like, because when I met his brother, I felt like it was my primo. Like I was chopping it up with my primo, like it's crazy because I don't feel like that with too many people. I don't really. I try not to. Like I know a gang of people, but it's rare when I like chop it up with somebody and give them that one on like that true what I got in my head. Mr. Criminal's
Yeah.
album is trash, bro. I don't, shit. I think it's Upstate Point of View. Shouts out to Upstate Point of View. That's where I seen the video, and that's where I went. I didn't even know because I stopped. Like, shouts out to Sanho Lifer, much love, my G. Um, I saw Upstate Point of View. Go check him out. He does good videos, man. He does good videos. People's talk a lot crap because he doesn't show his face or whatever. At the end of the day, homie, it's not about really showing your face, dog. It's about if you could entertain somebody without having to show your face. I
Yeah.
salute that because that's not easy, homie. You gotta have a lot of shit, bro. You gotta have a lot of care, like a lot of characteristic to you.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna say
It says swoop fools. What's up, big dog? John. What's up, John?
shout out
John
John Wayne.
Wayne. John Wayne
Yeah.
in the house. Oh, he says it and blood in, blood out. Oh, John Wayne holes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He says, and I good looking though, man. Much respect, bro. And I'm gonna say, matter of fact, let's talk about it. How do you feel? And I'm just saying, I don't even like giving this fool the floor, but might as well say it because it was on my mind, so we'll say it. And we don't do gossiping again. These are just topics. People gonna
Nah,
have their opinions.
this is what the
Just
live streams are
reaction.
for.
Yeah, these are just reactions. We do strictly reactions to
Just
subjects.
opinions, homies.
Yeah, opinions, bro. We're not sitting here trying to be problems because everybody knows what it is. But I'm gonna speak on it since it's in my section. But
Right.
I'm gonna just say there was all of you guys seen Sins. He's a rapper out of the city of Norwalk. I guess he is. I've only ever heard of him because believe it or not, my family, I guess they know him, whatever. But not like that. Like more like know him on a personal level, whatever. Um, he had an interview on a certain podcast recently, and they were talking about a certain individual, Ryder G, that we all know is a PC. And I've seen a lot of people support him or think it's funny or hype Ryder G up. He is also supposedly out the city of Norwalk, but grew up there my whole life, never seen him ever, and he lives in High Desert in a nice neighborhood right now. But that's not a bad thing. You want to do better. You're not supposed to be stuck in your hood, and you know what I mean. So whatever. That's not a bad thing. What I'm saying is, individuals like such portray images and they're no good. And Sin said on the interview with, "If you know, you know." He Lessor said what it is. You know, a bunch of people confirmed Ryder G's a PC. You know what I'm saying? And his own people said it. And it's hilarious that I think a lot of people support him. And it's just crazy. And he's another example of why fools like Pastor Silverlake think it's okay. Or and the list goes on because we all know there's a lot of fools out there like that. They get supported. But I just thought that was funny. And what would you say, Frank? What do you feel about that? How do you feel about what was said?
Uh, there's a
Like,
lot of that.
what's your take on that from what was said? Like, let's be real. From what I took is exactly what people been confirming. How do you feel?
Uh, I look at it like there's a lot of that. There's a lot of faking it to make it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think it's crazy, dog, that fools that told on or fools that are done smudge someone up, they get more support than someone who's doing righteous things. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a lot of fools that talk on the net and run a good one, say a whole bunch of high power shit, and at the end of the day, they're 1,000 miles away from where they're talking about. But once again, it's the internet. We're in a cyber world, but the internet could be deadly sometimes too. I've seen it happen. You know,
No, matter of fact, I'm gonna say shout out Lovely. Lovely knows we talk respect to her. Actually, I gotta send her some Six Deuce merch soon. I'm gonna do that in a couple of days. Got a little held up with everything. Shout out Lovely, but even she's one of the people. Let's be real, expose that fool. You know, since we're saying it, I didn't say it, so I said that, but I didn't bring her up, so I don't
so we're
want to
talking
talk too
about
much about
okay,
her.
so like that's another person that I saw made a video. Um, all right, so let me post this comment for you so I can make you feel good about yourself, homie, because you probably got low self esteem. Most of the time, that's why individuals try to troll individuals because they like their dopamine tells them like makes them feel good. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, all right. So listen, I thought you were gonna address it, dog. Anyway, so it was a trip, dog, because when I seen the other video of a certain individual addressing his allegations, he never once addressed the allegations, homie. I got the picture in my phone, big dog, and that little girl, homie, she is not 21, big dog. She's Spencer, homie, but she's
Oh
not
yeah,
21.
we already know Lil
Yeah,
Cuete is a chomo. We already know. Let's just hey bro, look, I'm from the city of Norwalk, so I can speak on all this. I can speak on all this because
Colonia,
I grew
yeah,
up in
that's
the
right.
city of
Yeah.
Norwalk and I know what I'm talking about. And that's the thing though, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out Tricky Cold Boy, Albert Alperi Sr., Streezy 420,
Hey,
Cuddy. I
Tricky.
don't want to say
Hey,
that, you know what I'm saying?
hey, you're from East La Colonia. Hey, is that Vato Chief still from your barrio? Let me know. He's an older Vato. He's like he should be like like older. He's like probably way older. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you know him, homie. Chief from Colonia. I think. Wait, are you from the East Side? Oh yeah, East Side Colonia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. PBS in la casa. What's up to the Playboys? Salute to all my Playboys out there. I was watching a documentary on the Avalons earlier, and I seen your video right there, guys. I'm like, I like to watch. Shout out to Ronnie in LA. Go subscribe to that youngster's channel. If you want to get a hood vlog, a real hood vlog, like you want to see some real neighborhoods, without having to get out there and physically. Some people are like that. They want to be in the mix, but they don't really want to be in the mix. So they want to type it up. Hey, go to Rodney's in LA and you can see all the hoods in LA, homie, straight up.
Yeah, shout out the Bay Area, shout out Joe Dirt, everybody upstate. But hey,
Thanks.
I was gonna say
Shout out
though,
to the Bay Area for show for
I
show.
don't want to address that weirdo in the comments. They know what I'm talking about. But hey, we don't address federal.
I
Uh,
don't
uh,
know, dog. Yeah,
I don't know
but
about that federal informant. You know what I'm saying? That federal informant's probably doing federal stuff, man. If you, I'm not gonna even
Hey,
address the name out loud because they know what it is. Hey, I still got videos. We got videos. We got all that. We
oh
got
my
pictures,
bad.
bro. Proof.
My bad.
Yeah, but we,
He's from Dispensa Full. My bad. He's from Colonia. My bad. I get it mixed up because I know you guys are separate barrios, right? But I've met the I'm home and I think it was Meatball from Eastside Colonia if I'm right. If I'm wrong, Dispensa homie, I don't mean to offend your neighborhood or anybody from your section, but I've met a couple of homeboys from Colonia a couple times, dog. Good, solid homies, dog. They solid as hell, dog. Salute to the homies out there in Colonia for real.
shout out Farmero. You know what I'm saying?
Farmero, what's up, Farmero? Sure, dog. Shout out to Farmero. One of the, this right here, this is like the good thing that you don't get on other channels, dog. And I'm gonna keep it G, homie. Most of Southern California podcasters, you don't get Northerners, Northerners, like real Northerners, homie, showing love, dog. And where you get the host showing like respect for respect. Even though we're in a virtual world, I still try to show my people respect, homie. You know, if it was maybe another podcast, it'd probably be different, dog. I could be wrong, I could be right, but I'm just saying, dog. Right here, I just try to keep it respectful.
Nah, yeah. So I'm gonna say real quick though, where it said P Diddy. The funny fact that I think Lil Cuete is P Diddy Jr. My boy, like, hey, facts. Call that fool Mr. Baby Oil, dog. I swear, dog. Them fools are some. Hey, they some freaky 69 gods. You know what I'm saying? I swear,
Listen,
bro.
Listen,
Yeah, dog.
because I'm not a hater, fool. I think if you want to find Kenny and you want to follow him, people be like, oh, whatever, dog. But you think you can go find him on XL Chicano on Instagram. Not too sure no more, but because I'm not a hater and I don't want to put no, like I don't want to give out no bad energy, homie, regardless of what an individual has going on. As long as they're no longer in my circle, I'm just saying that's where you can find them at, and we go leave it there. He said, I'm a real northerner, 100, viva la raza. And you know what, dog? If you know your history, CDCR is the one who created the division between the raza, north and south, homie. So, um, at the end of the day, dog, it's the white man that divided us. We got to remember that. I know it's hard. And I ain't saying shit, dog. I ain't saying nothing, dog. I'm just saying
I will. I
respect
will
is the
say.
respect.
I don't want to say the name because I don't want to interrupt, but Jessica. I don't know. That individual is a weirdo too. Not you, Jessica, who you're talking about. That not Farmetto either. You're talking about that other dude that you just said. I'm just not gonna give him the time of day. But yeah, bro, that fool, Mister, whatever he wants to call himself. I have no respect for that guy, but I got respect for Lovely though. All
What do
respect
I
for
think
Lovely.
about
She
that?
already knows.
Okay. I did see. I don't know what chat. I think it's I don't know who he. I'm not subscribed to him, but it did come out in my feed. It's some vato from Selena's. I'm not sure. I can't remember his name. Changing the cycle or something like that. I don't. I want to give him the. I want to tell you guys who he is, so you guys could go watch the video, right? So I didn't know. I don't really watch Little Toro. To me, no disrespect, but he's too weird for me, homie. He's like that fool's like on fucking cloud fucking I don't know what number that fool's on. That fool's wigging. So but I did get a little I seen the interview with the youngster saying that that fool just took off on him and like he's a college kid and um I think that's a stupid move, dog. I don't care if it was for clout, homie. At the end of the day, fool, if that was for clout, fool, you should have took off on your opposition instead, fool. Not on a little kid, who's not even Mexican, dog. He's an African American brother. So you get yourself in a hole this fast, dog, and he's already in a hole. So he's just digging deeper and deeper, dog. I just think it was a bad move, homie. Uh, the kid's not a gang member. He wasn't a threat. He was just talking to him, got rushed for no reason. You don't look tough, homie, beating on innocent people that can't defend themselves or are weaker than you, dog. That just end of the day, fool, it doesn't look tough, homie. It don't. So that's why when I would see little Cuete pick on criminal, I would be like, fuck, dog. It was funny because that fool's little. Cuete's little. And criminal's tall, you know, he's big dude. So to see this little dude punk this fool, have him on quiet time on the podcast, disrespecting the hell out of him, and I'm like, damn, fuck the
But
fuck.
it's crazy though, because that fool Lil Cuete is the same fool that hides inside establishments, dog. Like, there's nothing but proof, dog. Like, that's what's
Yeah,
crazy. Like like that's how the cycle goes, though, is what I'm saying. You got fools that are basura getting punked by basura, because the truth is,
Snapper,
bro, like,
hey,
man,
Snapper. That's a good question, dog. John Wayne, have you talked to Snapper from Mag? I don't know Snapper from Maglock. I do remember his I do remember his DVDs because Rubido came out, and I'm not gonna say who and all that, but I know the individuals who came out on the no warning shots, the Rubido section. If you go check out the no warning shots, but from Mr. Capone, right? Okay, so Mr. Capone used to hire some people that I was, grew up with to he would go sell CDs, and he would hire the older homie because they were big, and kind of like his protection. Let's keep it G. If Mr. Capone ever gets mad at me and DMs me, Spence off fool, but it is what it is, dog. Yeah, I'm just being real, homie. You used to hire the homies from Rubido so they could watch you at the Ontario Mills, and you're selling CDs out your little blue Lexus, and that's a fact, homie. You know, maybe because of Black Angels, and shouts out to all the homies in Ontario. He was probably a little intimidated. It is what it is, dog. I understand because when Mr. Capone came out, he was hated for a long time, dog. A lot of homies, a lot of audios when car shows would kick off. For instance, the El Centro car show, me and the homeboy went. The homeboy had an Altima on Dayton's, and we went, just me and him, alive on my dad's dead ashes, and the homies rushed. They got off of Mr. Capone and them. Them fools had to get out of the car show because the homies were trying to get off on them. Like fuck, dog. Wherever, hey, fools. Yeah. It's times have changed now, dog. Now it's like fools are straight letting it loose, Bah, 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 bah. Before it was like more like, getting stomped out, but now it's more like shit, if a fucking something's kicking off, fool, you better start just trying to get somewhere quick,
just
homie.
out, get somewhere safe, my boy. Hey, look, because
Better start
this
decking
what I'm
this
trying to
shit,
tell.
whoa.
This is what
Lay
I'm trying
low,
to tell
homie.
people. You gotta just watch yourself. 'Cause I'm gonna say it like this. I believe we should all put the guns down, no violence, even fight in general. But let's be real. That's why I try to tell people, like, look, I'm not gonna get to talking there so much because what I'm saying, you man, you know what's up, Frank. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, I don't try to portray no image or act tough, bro. I'm a father first, bro.
We
I'm
can
I'm just a dude trying to get his.
I love you
But
guys, homie, for real.
I do know that when it comes to my city specifically, city of Norwalk, that fool Ryder, I want to put it out there. Ryder G's a PC dog. If anybody tripping, oh well. That fool Cuete is a chomo and likes to hide. He never is outside. But I'm not gonna make it about that. I'm calling them fools out because those are fools that talk high power and ain't on nothing. I don't talk high power. Like if you said, Snapper, super righteous back there, bro. I keep it real. And being righteous is saying what people won't say or don't want to say because they feel like they're gonna get heat for it. I'm not starting pedo or beef.
Hey,
I know where
true.
I stand in that. And they're just a small part, including Pastor Silverlake, etc. The list goes on. We gotta expose these fools more. There's a difference. That's the whole point of reactions, is that people want to praise the BS but don't want to expose the BS. So like I don't do no back and forth beefing because the truth is, bro, outside of all this, I'm an artist, and outside of all that, I'm a man first. And I'm just trying to get mine, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in here, Danny Alvarado, shout out SM Max. I already said shout out Jessica and Four Ring. Now I don't want to say, oh, that fool. Nah, we don't ain't no shout out Four Ring. You want some weird stuff?
Hey, and I mean, Ryder G. When I first found him, let me tell you guys how I first was introduced to Ryder G. There's a channel. Fuck is it called? There's a channel on YouTube, right? It's like a kind of like it's a they do kind of like black content, a lot of but like gang politic content, right? Let me see the name of this channel. Oh, and
Oh, not yet.
it's
Yeah,
when
tell him
Crip
my
Mac
bad.
first went to jail, fool. and they were saying if you want another Crip Mac, it's this guy, and it was that fool Rider Sheet fool. I was like, oh hell no. So ever since then, I'm like, I don't follow that cat or nothing like that, you know. Oh, I mean, it is what it is, dog. I just wish everybody the best, homes. At the end of the day, C Dog, my G, what's up, C Dog? I'm not here to politic on nobody. Oh, it's called
Not
Two
yet. I want to make
Gangster
that
for
clear. Like,
YouTube. There you go. Two Gangster for YouTube. Go check out Two Gangster for YouTube. You guys will like that channel. That homie, he has good content. I believe he's African American. Salute to him. Salute to all his people. Um, he made a video about Blueface, and he did mention my boy. So salute to that. It shows people that shit ties into a real circulation, and it's people in man when like people know you, people, everybody knows everything. You know what I mean? I've been good, dog.
I,
I got a big test tomorrow, man, at school. My bad, dog. So
no, no,
I'm
my bad. I just want to make
I'm
it clear. So,
hopefully I passed that motherfucker. Go
that's
ahead,
what I
bro.
was trying to say. I want to make it clear so we can move past that. Is that we're not doing no politicking on here on my end. What I talk about, I'm just saying what it is. The same way he's allowed to talk about Mr. Criminal and what he says because he actually, you know what I'm saying, knows what's up, been. You know what I mean? What it was. He's not talking from a place of not knowledge, same way I'm not. I'm not speaking out my ASS. I'm speaking because I'm from the city, and it's just a part of the reaction to compare it. It ain't that deep. If you guys really
Yeah,
want to listen to it, there's a song by Six Dudes called "Been Dead Outside" featuring Trips ODG. If you really see, I saved that for that. You guys want to hear the Ryder G and Lil Cuete diss? I got it on YouTube right now. You guys can go check it out. But I'm not gonna give them that fame. Salute to those men. As far as I'm not saluting them like they're my friends, I'm saying like I don't hate on nobody. Like Frank said, whatever they got going on, as long as it ain't near me and we don't do no chomo stuff and we don't do no snitching. So as long as they stay away from me and they ain't my homie, we coolin'. And
y'all
I just
talking
want to
about
make it
other
clear
men?
though.
Nah, I'm not talking about nobody. We're talking about content.
Thanks, Frank.
The only reason why I brought up Mr. Criminal once again, guys, I want to give you guys another rundown. I'm not just speaking on this individual because I want to speak on him. Nah, the only reason I spoke on him at the end of the day is because he put me in a bad spot with money, right? He burned the homies for money. On top of that, he blocked me. Uh, I tried to meet up with him numerous times before he fell out on me, and it was always, "Oh, we gotta reschedule, dog." Never met the Vato in person. I told him I'll roll up solo, fool, like me, just me, homie. Like I'll roll up to the studio, and he's like, "Yeah, roll up, homie, and we'll get to chopping it up." So me, I'm like, "Hey, that's feed man, fool." Like I've been listening to Mr. Criminal since I was a kid, homie. Wearing gloves and shit. Who didn't? With the gloves and the rag on the neck and fucking lokes on. That was the real shit, dog. Mr. Criminal, Mr. Capone back then. Outlaws. That shit was really banging, dog. And fools were really getting off of that shit, right? So when I started to do business with him, listen, so one day he went live, right? Because he was copyrighting me. And he was trying to strike my channel down because I was making videos about him, like about his music and shit, right? He didn't like it. So I was just being humble, right? And one day I went into his chat and I told him who I was, where I was from, and then he's like, "Oh, fool." I told him, "Shoot me a DM, homie." So he shot me a DM. We started talking. He's like, "I want you to do business for me." Me being a humble homie, as a humble homie is, I said, "All right, cool." I overlooked all the copywriting bullshit because I said it's all internet shit, whatever, homie. It's time for when it comes to making a bag. Like sometimes you just gotta put small shit aside, homie, make the bag move on, right? But damn, dog, I should have thought smarter. So, like I said, homie, I'm not on here trying to smut them up, whatever. I don't care, dog. 'Cause at the end of the day, homie, there's real killers on. So there's people in the chat right now who done time, homie, real time, fed time, and they'll tell you. When my boy called me the other day, we're talking about Blueface, for instance. And I told the homie, "Hey, fool." He's like, "Are you busy, homie?" And I said, "Spencer, fool, I'm in class right now, but we can talk, fool." I walked out, and he's like, "Oh, well, you're in class." He's like, "That's right, fool. You're going back to school." He's like, "That's right, fool. I'm fucking proud of you, G." You know what he told me? He's like, "Cause inside here, fool." He's like, "They ain't shit, fool. Stay out of here." I told him, "I'm trying to stay out the way, fool." And he's like, "Stay out of here, my boy." And so it's like you got real homies. And he just sent me his lockup order. He just got off on some fool. So and then that's another topic we'll go into. But he told me straight up, like, and the homies will tell you straight up that are really in there doing time or really done time. They'll tell you, fool, stay the fuck, go do something with your life, homie. Go get a bag, get up out of here. Don't even come here. Like, there ain't shit here. So, salute to him, Jojo AZ, my member in the house. Salute, my G. I appreciate you stopping by, my G. So, I'm just saying though. So, if you guys have watched the Blueface video, the only reason why I made it because the homies like, hey, fool, uh, I asked him, like, was Blueface really depressed? Is the homie not coming out and showering? He said, Charlie, he's coming out, he's showering, he's programming, he's going to yard. You know, he said he sent some autographs home, and then he sent his lockup order home too, because he's like, yeah, show, because there's some fool, all right, there's some certain individual I'm not gonna name, but this individual's been speaking on my boy Tiny, right? My boy Tiny is a co-host and been a co-host on Cali Hood Media for a very long time. Recently, he got into some trouble. Right now, he's doing time in North Kern State Prison, B Yard. He's in prison. He'll be out next October. But someone was saying, "Oh, that fool's a, he's a snitch, and that fool's." They're just putting a fucked up jacket on my boy, right? So I told my boy, and he's like, "Charlie, fool." He's like, "I just got off. I just got off on some fool. I just got out of segregation. I'm gonna send you the lockup." He's like, post that shit, homie. Show these fools like, we're not capping on this side, fool. Like, you know. But that was just for that one individual. But even he says, homie, don't come here, dog. Stay away from here. You know. My chain is it's actually backwards, homie. It was a gift. It's nothing special, homie. But I wear it because it's actually Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph is the father of protects. He protects and guides all fathers. So if you have a higher power or religion, if you don't, um, okay, baby, I'll go right now. See, it was gifted to me. You know, it's a Saint Joseph, and then yeah. So you know, my bad for keep talking and shit.
Nah, you Gucci. I felt like I was talking too much. Nah, you Gucci, bro. If
No, since
anything you
we're
want to get there, bro, shout to your boy Tiny, bro. You know what I'm saying, for real. And I think that's dope, bro. So like, what's going on? Like, as far as I know, people were pondering. Cause don't get me wrong, bro. I see the blue face side, but from the side of like, I don't follow Christian Rock, by the way. I'm sorry, bro. I think she's just like, respectfully, I'm just gonna be quiet. But bro, that woman is just something else, bro. I don't even know how like it's even a possible thing that like no offense, but that she even like is around or a mother. But point is, I'll see on my timeline because I have no choice how many times people post and say this about Blueface. So to know he's actually holding his dog and he's not just,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because I know people know, but I used to live right there directly for like a year, only a year, and acting all crazy in his like hood. You know what I'm saying? I used to live, and it's shared by also. I don't want to get too deep, but with the 1/8 too. Like that's kind of side by side with each other, literally technically right there on Rim Powell Boulevard. That's pretty much where I live, was on Rim Powell, and then like their street. That's I live near there. I was in West LA. So like I even knew an older homie from his hood, and he was in one of his music videos, one of his first music videos. That's how I knew because he came. He's like, "Oh, y'all know about Blueface? It's a fact. So I ain't lying. I ain't BSing. I just don't want to say names on here out of respect. You know what I'm saying? But he used to live right across the street from me. You know what I'm saying? I used to live right there. That's how I knew them. And rest in peace to I think it was Bones from Schoolyard, I believe, because he got tragically his life took. He was an older dude. How I met him, it was him and Stabs. Those names I will talk about because you know what I'm saying. They were just chill dudes, you know what I'm saying? They're right there kicking it, and I was right there toking up. And then they were like, "Hey, what's up? Where y'all youngsters from?" You know, I'm not gonna lie, no, whatever. And then we were cool out. They were kicking it. When I mean older, like no kids, they're like in their like 50, 60, like late 50s, early 60s. You know what I'm saying? But they're a bit kicking and chilling and Bones was cool as hell. He was chill. That's what he told me. He could have been something else. So don't people send that wrong name. That's what he told me. That's what I stuck with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's I go by what he told me. I'm not making up no names here. But
Pablo Escobar.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him and that's when I seen, but that's when he was first coming out. And I even remember Ice Cube was doing reactions to music, and that was one of them. And then they're like, "What do you think about this youngster?" And like, "What do you think about everybody on this roster?" Then he ended up picking Blueface as technically like, "Oh, I like him the best out of all of them." But point is, yeah, that was the point of me saying all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then another. Then I wanted to clarify something important. Okay, so in the video that I dropped with Blueface, you'll see his baby in an incubator, right? That people are like, why is that picture there? It's because Blueface gave the homie that picture and signed it. And the reason why he was depressed is because his baby was in that situation and the homie was in LA County jail locked down. You know what I'm saying? So uh, people think it was because he was weak minded and he couldn't handle the fades and the lifestyle. Nah, it wasn't that, homie. It's just that when your kid is fighting any kind of battle, it really takes a toll on your mental. And if you ever been done time, homie, and you've been in any kind of anything over 23 hour, lockdown, you've been in that situation. It's like putting yourself in the closet and not coming out, for almost a whole day. Cut yourself a little square with like a box and a little window, of course, maybe, you know. But so he was dealing with, his baby being in a bad situation, right? And
Yeah.
so, you know, he is doing good though now. He's you know, according to what the homie said, he's coming out, he's kicking, he's programming, he's kicking it with his people. They're doing their routine. And you know, he said he's 3 cells down from Blueface. They
Hey,
be
what did
telling
he do to mine?
that fool. He's like they be that fool be. They're in cell living right now. They're on BR. They're in cell living. So it's a trip because check it out. The homie would have never ran into Blueface if he would have never got off on whoever he had to get, whatever happened, and he got transferred to that unit. So Blueface got transferred from LA County Jail straight to cell living, right? Usually the homies end up in dorm living, but they shot this fool straight to B yard, you know, and I gotta give him the respect, dog. I didn't like. I'm not gonna lie, homie. I don't fuck with Blueface's music. I kind of thought he was a weirdo at first, right? Because I remember he was going at it with Crip Mac, and I'm like, who is this cat? But then when uh, my boy gets at me, and he's like, "Hey, fool, the homie's right here," and I got all the proof. I got more proof coming in, and I'll document everything when I get it in hand, right? I'll show you guys as we go. He's like, "Yeah, fool's fucking 3 cells down right here, dog. Blueface, homie." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "That fool holding his own, dog." So salute to that homie, dog. Because a lot of famous fools, let's be honest, they would have took the high power route or segregated yourself. Let's be honest. How many fools say that they were in high power walk alone when they were busted? Blueface is right now with the homie with like straight up fools will crack your melon. Like he's not segregated, he's not in walk alone, he's not none of that. So you gotta salute that man, you know.
Man, I respect him for keeping it solid, bro. Especially being as a celebrity, you're more of a target, to be honest. So,
Sinner
I want,
Sinner's
I want,
about
I
to
want
be out. Oh shit, homie. Sinner's about to be out. Diablo's brother. Diablo's brother's getting out soon. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see what he has to say when Sinner gets out, right? Because he did post this whole situation on his Instagram. He follows me, I follow him. So go over there if you want to really get more into debt without, putting too much of another man's word, on the screen. I'll just say this: if you got Instagram, go look up Sinner, Diablo's brother, and you'll be amazed what you guys will find. You
Hey,
know,
shout out to them though. Shout out Diablo. I have. I'm be honest with you. You put me on his music as far as really learning about him. But again, I am underground, coming up, barely myself. So I have a
nah,
lot
that's
to
the homie.
learn. And
Hey,
see, I'm humble
he's
enough
one
to
of
know
the.
that.
To me, Diablo's like the face of the IE, fool. Palabra, and I'm gonna stamp that shit, fool. Diablo is the face when it comes to the IE, like our section on the west, on the east, like Banning, like, cause Banning's right here. Banning's like for me, for right now, it's probably like maybe less than 20 minutes on me, his neighborhood. And I was in Banning the other day, putting gas right there and shit. So, you know, it's a small world, homie. Yeah, Sinner
Yeah,
got bangers. He's coming out soon, homie. He's trust me, dog. I don't want to speak for the Vato because I got mad respect for him and his neighborhood. Salute to all the homies on that side. But go follow him, dog. Go check out Center's Instagram page, and you guys will see. You guys will be like, "What?" You know,
Man,
Mister
respect to the IG, my boy, for real.
Mister Criminal coming out with straps in the video. My G, fool. They're all registered. I mean, it says in the police report that all his guns are registered legal because that's what he told the Huda. And they ran a check and it came out. And it says right there that all the guns found in the house belong to him and they were legally registered to him. So that's all good, fool. You can have fucking 30, 100 round drums and all that. But they're fucking legal. You know what I'm saying? And if you shoot somebody, you better have a damn good reason for it. Your ass gonna be going. Better have a damn good reason, my boy. It's just funny. With a drum, this fool got an AR with a drum at the gas station and shit. I'm like, fool, this fool is hella smoking. Hey, that's when fools are hella spooked. Told me when they start showing bulletproof vests and all this BS. Fool, like, why you showing the opposition what you have in your hand, dog? Whatever happened to not revealing what's next, my G? The element of surprise no longer exists in 2024, my boy.
Bro, oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that. So many
It's like
fools I
this, fool.
know.
It's like this, homie. Hey, we got to go slide on these fools, dog. We gonna go bang on these fools right now. Blah blah blah. We on our way, homie. I posted. Let's go, fool.
This side, that side, side, like,
Fuck this shit.
and you know,
You might as well go 911, my G.
you, hey, you know what's even worse, my boy? I'm gonna tell you one of the worst ones, dog. It be the fools that be putting their whole name and everything in their bio and what they do. Mr. Killer Stepper stepped on 8 fools and cracked this Mr. Cracked this melon. And I'm like, bro, yeah, they're totally not gonna suspect it's you. So here's another kicker. I understand, like, okay, this is the only time I feel like anything should be posted. Really,
He's tweaking
never.
like a
But
motherfucker.
when you should post anything that has to do with firearms, if you're not having fun at a gun range, if you're not having fun going hunting legally and something that pertains to that, then you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Yeah,
You
dog.
know what
He's
I'm saying? So
basically
that's the way
like,
I look at it.
when fools do shit like that, homie, to me it's like they're playing their last card, homie. They're documentating that, they got problems. They're showing guns. Like, if I get killed, this is what happened because this. They're rapping about it, and they're pretty much leaving a footprint, my G. Like when you rob somebody's pad back in the day, they used to take fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? And so when you leave a footprint, homie, they got something to build off of. And the first thing they go to is social media, fool, straight to the social media and see what's been posted. So you can always tell what's happening with somebody by what they're posting, dog. And 9 times out of 10, dog, these some fools sometimes when they get in trouble, they start fucking dropping names and addresses, and because all that shit's gonna stay there, dog. So if someone gets murked, they're gonna go to your page and they're gonna be like, "Whoop, we knew who it was." Pretty much, dog. That's how I feel.
Not and that's what I find hilarious. But honestly, that's the most hilarious thing to me, dog, is everybody wants to play game. Look, this was more funny. Everybody will talk about. That's why I thought it was funny. That's why the last time I talked about that interview I told you about. That's why I brought that up. About he said something along the lines of this pertains to what we're talking about. Exactly that. Oh, that fool will do this. You basically dry snitched on your homie if that is your homie. You know what I'm saying? Because
And there's a lot of
boy,
that,
that's what
fool.
fools be doing. They'll be quick like, yeah, my boy's a this. He's a shooter. You're basically telling on your homie, dog.
And
You're
that's what's
telling on these
happening
fools. They
nowadays.
shouldn't even be associated with nothing near that has anything to do to incriminate them. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
don't.
But fools
That's
be
why I don't tell stories and shit like about what my history and what I've done. Like, you think I want to get busted for get picked up for telling something happened didn't I don't know about, and now motherfucker done caught him. Now your ass is locked up because you made a YouTube video about what you shouldn't have said. Now you a dumbass motherfucker for real. Hey, someone I can't find your comment, homie, but you said this fool's tweaking like a motherfucker. I wanted to post that for you, dog, because you know what, homie? I used to sell dope and I used to be a tweaker, homie. But you know what, dog? I think I've been sober for like about, I would say about fucking 13 years now. 'Cause my son's 9 and I got straight before he was born. So, it's been a pretty long time, dog, and I'm going back to school and I'm taking care of my kids, dog. I'm doing a whole lot of shit, you know. But tweaking, dog, yeah, I wouldn't be on the screen right now, G. And, I would definitely wouldn't have a successful platform, not just one, but multiple. I mean, think about that. You guys got to think about that, dog. Uh, when you call somebody, anybody in this world, a drug addict, make sure you analyze what they got first, where they're at in the stage of their life, and how what they got going on. Take all that into consideration, and then you can make your assumptions. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what? And if you're sober, dog, and if you're dealing with addiction, homie, I'm here to tell you right now, homie, day to day, my G's. Don't look at nobody else. It's progress but your own, homie. Don't look at the homie next to you who's been clean for 5 months or the homie next to you who's been clean for 10 years. Because at the end of the day, homie, you're the only one on that road, dog. So you got to focus on your own self first, G. Put them blinders on, perrito. Just fucking ignore everybody, dog. And focus on your sobriety, homie. And if you really, really, really want it, homie, but trust me, dog, you can get it, homie. You know why? Because I've fucking done so much bad shit, homie. I've been locked. Dog, I've done tweaked the fuck where I'm just tweaked out with strapped up, just on a mission, full like gone. But look at me now, G. So, hey, if I look like a tweaker, Spencer. But that tweaking made me stronger, dog. And it brought me to where I am today. And I'm a stronger individual. And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm proud of being a tweaker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wasn't a tweaker back then, fool, I wouldn't have the structure that I have today. So sobriety is possible, G. It just starts with us, homie. And it starts right here, dog. It's gonna be hard. Trust me. I had to go to jail for a little while and I was in there losing my mind, fool. It was hard. Oh fuck. I mean, it was hard, dog, But I when I got sober, I started to see the color in the sky, hear the birds, fucking see the sun. Because when you're tweaking, dog, it's like everything just no color, no sound. Everything just like is weird. It's really, really weird. You know, I've been to AAs, NAs. I done went to NAs and talked to the homies like, hey fool, look, homie, I've been here, I done this. Give them inspiration. A lot of it on Escondido. I would go to the AAs and tell the homies like, I'm sober. Look at me, homie. Like you fools could do this shit, burrito. Like let's go. You know what I mean? And I used to go to the AAs just because I wanted the homies. Like you meet good homies, so you become like good friends. You go drink coffee with them, and then pretty soon you're just right there, and then they see you as an example. You know what I'm saying? But hey, everybody in this world does something bad at one point in their life. It's not about what you've done; it's about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your past define who you are today. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say though. 8 years clean. I feel you. Let's go. Let me go. I seen some good comments. Spencer. 6 years sober. You're right though. I apologize for jumping on. Nah, you good. I don't know. You good? Nah, everybody's good. Everybody's comment is welcome. If I go a little too into in depth, it's because sometimes I'm just like, if I move around a lot, 9 times out of 10, I got 2 kids and I'm a single dad. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, sometimes I be living off rock stars and shit. Like I got a gang of homework, so I'd be just doing the most. Six Deuce knows.
Nah, yeah, bro. And sometimes it's natural. Like even me, bro. I got a lot of energy. I talk a lot, bro. But at least I talk some sense. At least from what I know, and I have to say. But it's like one thing I want to say about that, bro, is salute to you, bro, and anybody out there sober that can get past it, bro. Because I got some homies still on there, bro. There's a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
families that tear apart, things that happen, but I don't judge nobody either. Like for example, I'm gonna leave a big example. I might have put my primo on the spot, but he is still fighting addiction. He got clean for a bit. He's relapsed recently
Alhamdulillah.
again. But let's just say that I'm not saying to put a business out there. I'm saying it because it's like this. One thing I never did is treat him funny. Like I remember even one time, I'm gonna kick it with this homie from my hood no more. He ain't like all bad or nothing. I just don't get along with him, and we just, we keep our distance, dog. We already caught our fade, whatever point is. Remember one time we're rolling up, and my primo was working on a car because he just likes to work on his cars. Like he ain't one of those fools. Like even without the drugs, bro, he works on his stuff.
Yeah.
And he said a remark. He was like, who's that tweaking ass? And then I got offended, bro. I got offended. I was like, hey, homie. I was like, watch your mouth, bro. I was like, that's my primo right there. I was like, hey, yeah, he may have his thing, homie, whatever, but that doesn't make him a bad person, my boy. I was like, so don't sit here and get to judging for even know who that is. And that was like, oh, my bad. I was like, yeah, dog, because don't get to throwing that word around because I get it. Yeah, hey, fools may be fighting addiction, dog. I'm not saying you can't speak your truth or have your opinion on people, but to me, dog, a tweaker is a fool that losing his mind. It is not there, all whacked out. Everybody has their moments, but I'm talking about that's a tweaker to me. The people you see in the streets, whatever, and you don't even know their story, how they got there.
And
Yes,
that's what,
a
yeah,
lot of
you're right.
them are to blame because there's a point you can stop, but it's not easy, and it doesn't. It's not like you just snap your fingers and you stop addiction. It don't work like that. So it's like, but it does happen. It is possible. You guys can do it. Salute to Frank for being a prime example. I will say this name. Shout out my uncle Steve. I ain't gonna talk about his, but he told me something, and he don't care. He said it proudly. He's like, man. He's like, if I can run a trucker business and have my stuff now, it ain't easy. He has his trials and everything in
Yeah.
any business. But he told me, bro. He's like, bro, if a fool that used to smoke crack and have what I have today, you ain't got no excuse. Pretty much telling me, bro, like you don't even do half all that, so don't sit here and like, you know what I'm saying? So people that don't understand, I respect it, I get it, but let's try to encourage more people to continue beating addiction and stuff like that, because it's stuff you don't talk about. All the way from
Yeah.
mental health. This is the real stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, we come on here and we chop it up, and Frank, like he be talking about it and he knows, but we also do talk some real stuff, and that's why me and Frank do collab a lot, do got things going on. Because outside of all the podcasting, bro, we know the real, and we tend to actually talk about that when cameras are off. You know what I mean? We don't get too deep into that, but real
Yeah.
ones relate. Iron sharpens iron. Shout out to everybody in here tapping in right now. You guys go like and subscribe to my boy. Go give him a follow. Shout out ACB Chemistry. Everybody tapping in. You know, in the building. I gotta go take care of my kiddo. That's all love, Frank,
Yeah.
and I salute you. And I also want you guys to know, if people like Frank and me and everybody can go back to school, he can beat addiction. I can break family cycles. We all can, bro. All the way from everything we're going through, bro. On a serious note, everybody stay blessed. It's all respect. You guys tap in with Six Deuce. Go follow SR Broadcast. Go follow me on Instagram. Check out all my music. I got all types of music, deep stuff, things for the fathers, everything. Colton, California. Shout out High Notes. Shout out Lil Tank, Stony Music, all the promoters involved. Shout out Fire Cream for the venue. It's going to be free from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free entry, $5 VIP smoking lounge. It's going to be everybody performing, many people. Swifty Blues closing it out. Chach, if you guys know him, he's a dope art. Lil Vibes, Mr. BP, etc. The list goes on. There's gonna be a lot of artists, including me, Trips ODG performing. Tap in. It's all love, all respect, man. And I couldn't thank you guys and Frank more. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Once again, thank you guys.
Hey, so Six Dudes made a good point, right? He said that you're never supposed to talk down on people, right? So earlier I was with my boy. I picked up my boy and we were chilling, right? And then some fool, he walks by and he's all smoked out. He has his pants all like he has two pairs of pants. One are like hella sagging, and he's like talking to himself and shit, right? And my boy, he's like looking at him and like he wants to laugh, and I told him, "Hey, fool, don't laugh at that fool, dog. Like, you don't know what got him there in life, homie. Like, you don't know where that individual's been." I told him, so don't laugh at people, because one day he could have been, you know, up there rich, and today he's going through some shit we don't know why he got there. So, you know, I don't like when I see smokers and shit in the street, or homies who, um, OG homies who are all tecato out, uh, I feel for them, homie. I really do, dog. And I don't know, dog, because I've been there, dog, and a lot of my family, homie, they do the needle. So my dad OD'd not too long ago. Another homie OD'd. So, you know, it is real. You know what I'm saying? So right now in 2024, if you're doing drugs, homie, be careful, dog. Be careful. Cause right now it's fentanyl. You can't tell if it's dope or if it's fentanyl. So, all it takes is one little speck, homie, to end your life, dog. You know what I'm saying? So if you are out there on the grid, homie, doing your thing, respect, dog. But just be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Drug. Hey, you would be surprised, my G. Right here in the neighborhood, dog. There's the fools that are twacked out, fool, are usually the fools that will bust on you and not even know who you like. Sometimes they just it's crazy, fool. But hey, dog. what I wanted to say, dog, is that what's up, rude boy? What I do really want to end message here, dog, is this um don't judge nobody. Especially, if you could help look, homie, it don't hurt to give somebody a dollar, a couple cents, a soda, water, whatever it is, dog. You know, there's always gonna be somebody higher than you that has more money, that has more clout, that has more subscribers, that has more fame, that got a better car. That's called life, dog. You know. So like I said, homies, we put the blinders on and focus on what we got and not what the next man got. And that's how you grow faster. But hey, man, stay sober, love your loved ones, stay free. You know what I mean? Because even the homies on that side are saying, stay out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get up out of here. Um, I got to study a little bit. I should have studied earlier, but I was kind of tired and shit. I was like, literally, six dudes called me. He's like, come on, fool. I went on his live, and then he's like, come on, oh, let's go live, homie. Because I'm trying to finish my semester by October 9th, but I think I'll be done before then. So, the end goal is, homies, tomorrow I have a test at school. So, man, hopefully everything goes good. Salute to you guys, man. Educate yourself, man. There's nothing wrong with, hey, homie, there's nothing wrong with educating yourself, dog. So later on in life, you could build something better for yourself. With that being said, homies, Jessica, Rude Boy, John, 805, Sinner 1, Rude Boy, HCB, Adam, PMF, The Crusted Joint. What's up, my boy? Shout out to my boy Moreno Valley in the house. Everybody, S and Max, Jessica, Six Deuce. I do want to give a big shout out to Six Deuce, Spill Records, SR Broadcast, my boy Trips ODG, um, Flyboy from Full News Network, who was bringing us all the latest updates when right here the city was on fire. The homie was coming to Riverside and Temecula, Marietta, and all the cities around. Reporting on the fire. He sent me some dope tracks to me. He sent me some free music. Hey man, y'all stay grinding. Y'all stay safe. Go check out Mr. Criminals. Go check out his diss track. And there's no hate. Like I said, I don't hate on nobody. Go check it out. Go listen to it. Give him his 15 seconds of fame. And after that, let's see where he goes, right? So, with that being said, I will drop a video about Mr. Criminal and I give you guys a little bit more insight and give you guys a little bit more details about the whole situation. Till next time, y'all hit the like button. Cali Hood Media, we out.